Welcome to another night at Fringe. Of course, we're joined by another fabulous artist here at Fringe World 2020. You've got 10 seconds, sell your show in 10.
Alright.
3, 2, 1.
So, I have a stand-up comedy show. It's about sex, drugs, a little bit of rock and roll. It's just everything that you think a comedian is, but spoiler, we're probably not.
Well, I mean, that wasn't even 10. I love it.
It's not the size of your pitch, it's what you do with it, and I think I might nail that.
Where are we at in terms of the comedy that you put out there?
I tell a lot of stories. I don't like doing one-liners. I don't like doing things that aren't real. I just tell a lot of true-to-life things that have happened to me.
What sort of stories are you putting in there? It sounds like you've had a pretty interesting couple of years.
All sorts. And the amount of times I've been on dates and they've been like, please don't put me in your show. I don't want to be spoken about on stage. Except for one girl who suggested that instead of taking her out of the show altogether, I just changed her name to something that sounded like her name but wasn't. So she suggested that I called her Janice. The only problem with that is it's my mum's name.
Oh no.
And if you're talking about sexual failures, you don't want people alluding that to your mother in any way, shape or form.
So is Janice here watching the show with you?
God, no, she is a long way away back in London.
What about Mum Janice?
Oh, Mum Janice is flying into Adelaide and she's banned from every show. There are just some things that we go into detail on in the show that no one wants to imagine their little boy doing or saying or being a part of.
You're not inviting your mum. Does that mean that mum shouldn't come to your show?
No. Absolutely love when there's a mum in the show, especially a mum that just gets it. My one exception to that rule, last night, I had a mum who brought their 11-year-old to my show all about dog drugs. And about 3 minutes in, the mum left her child because she'd forgotten to go to the bar on the way and just left her child in a room full of strangers to have dog drugs explained to him. Went to the bar. When she came back, we'd hidden the child under the stage.
It's good.
I thought that was a...
And he's still there?
Well, as far as I'm aware.
Venue, where are we at?
I'm at the Girls' School, which is a brand new hub for the Fringe World. It's on East Perth. They've got a cat bus that goes down there every 10 minutes and it's amazing. They've basically built a whole load of little theatres into a school, 4 bars, a VR experience, an immersive experience with a ball pit. It's just such a fun place to come and play in.
Not a purpose-built theatre. How does that go in terms of performing there?
It makes it really, really fun. It means when you're not performing, there's always somewhere to explore. Everything feels a little bit haunted. My dressing room used to be a cupboard where they used to keep supplies. My performance space was an old classroom.
Yeah.
Really, really fun place. The venues have been built with a whole lot of love and money and time and effort. And it's just a really nice professional working environment.
Obviously at the Perth Girls' School, do you have any recommendations there?
100%. There's a few shows that are incredible at Perth Girls' School this year. I've been very good friends / arch nemesis with Thomas Ford, who's a local performer. We've known each other for years now. He's got a show about his time in Kuala Lumpur, that's really good. James Hancock's over there. Now, James done a lot of TV back in Blighty. He's a very, very funny man and very much worth your time. And he's on just after me, so you could go one to the other. Michael Wheatley, who I know you've had on this show previously, is one of the most talented performers. I love doing shows with Michael. He just has such an atmosphere when he takes the stage, so anything he's in is good as well.
You can check out Andrew at the Perth Girls' School in his show Call Me Janice until the 27th of January. Set to be a little bit naughty.
A bit naughty.
Very excited to see him there. And thanks so much for coming in with us.
Thanks so much. Lovely to meet you.
Nice to see you.
Cheers.